catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat pack in the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the trade, yes and no. Friends and the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul, but when the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Yeah. Welcome back from the All-Star break. First time we've had an opportunity to do a post-game show since the All-Star break. I'm the only one here for now. Other people are supposed to be coming, but I know it's pretty late, so we're going to get other people to come. The Miami Heat won this game 106-95 versus the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a lot, y'all. Not going to hold y'all, bro. Like, it was a lot going on. Speaking of people pulling up, we got my dog, Jess, pulling up one time for the one time. Jess, how are you?
I'm good. I'm overwhelmed. Like, that was too much. I was like,
you see my name? Like, that was a lot. It was a lot. For one game, like, that was a lot. So just to kind of like recap, before even the main shit that kind of happened, before it happened, the Heat blew a 20-point lead. Right. So they built a 20-point lead and then they blew a 20-point lead. And then after that, shit went to hell. Jose Alvarado punched Thomas Bryant in the face. Jimmy Butler and old boy, I don't even remember his name. Marshall, I think it was Marshall.
Mitchell Marshall.
Yeah. It's Marshall, Najee Marshall.
Yes.
So Najee Marshall got into it over a foul. Like, it wasn't even a foul. Like, Kevin Love, it was a foul, but Kevin Love grabbed Zion Williamson. He fell to the floor, whatever, and then it got like a scuffle. It ended with Jimmy, Thomas Bryant, Najee, and Jose Alvarado getting ejected out the game. And so, that was a thing in and of itself. Like, that commotion kind of, brought a lot of little, bubblies going on. And then we had Bam, step the fuck up in the fourth quarter. And then we got Tyler. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on there. And it ended with him being hurt again. So before I get these jokes off, because I will, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get these jokes off. Before I get to that, I will say, wishing Tyler well, wishing you a speedy recovery, bro. You never wish injury on nobody. But if somebody on the Heat gonna get injured.
Why are we? Why? You don't have to go there.
It might as well be the guy who's always fucking injured, and we play better when he gets injured. I just said speedy recovery, bro.
Listen.
So I said that first.
You remember we've been in this situation before. We are going to run out of players. We have no job now that they're batting back.
We had to learn right.
Terry, we got no Jay Rich. If they try to suspend any of these dudes, and if Nico,
we got Duncan fucking Robinson is who we got.
It's a long way starting. That's all I know.
Exactly. Want to thank James Todd for the $5 dono. He said, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, LOL." That scuffle woke 13 up. Absolutely. He said, proud of him for responding and showing out. Look, bro, Bam was the catalyst in that fourth quarter on both ends of the ball. He did several things on offense, particularly that turnaround jumper that he hit where he lost Larry Nance. That one was nice. The defensive play, the block on Zion, that got me hyped. He did a bunch of shit. Dan the Film Jet with the $5 dono. Consistency is key, ladies and gentlemen. He said, All-Star Weekend is a damn joke. Yeah. Also, no way Jaylen Brown's dunks were better than Jaime's. Those judges were garbage. Jaime's dunks were garbage. So was Obi Toppin Jr. or whatever his name is. So was Jaylen Brown's. I ain't gonna lie. Old boy who won, he was cool. But it was kind of like the same dunks that he did last year when he won. But I don't know. Just want to hear your thoughts on the game before we go.
I just love though how Dan the film just like screw this game. Like I'm gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Look, like I don't even know where to begin, honestly, because again, it was like too many things happened. I think we did hold on, let me stop. I know the drill.
No, just you can cook. We
go ahead.
Do your introduction.
Oh yeah, pulling up one time for the one time. Y'all know I got my main man, my dog from the gang, my boy Kane Kendall. Before we get to him, we're gonna let Just finish that shit, and then we're gonna get to my dog. See what he got to talk about.
Are these just my general thoughts here?
Yeah, we still doing general thoughts right now.
General thoughts is that we kind of did a mini version in that first quarter of blowing a lead like we like to do. I just heard I know that sound. We did a mini version in the first quarter there where we got this lead and then we blew the lead, like the very Miami Heat thing. But I think we kind of got it together and made it a very competitive game. They're a good team. I think they were saying they're fifth in the West or whatever it is. So, I like when we actually like play up to the competition. Jimmy was having just a breakout game, and I was happy for him. Like, poor guy. Listen, he obviously went through some shit. He was back. He was having a good comeback game. The rest of the team looked like no one looked terrible, which that is something that needs to be said because you never know with this team. Look, Jimmy was leading the team. It was manageable. Some people had a slower first half. And when did this scuffle even happen? Because I've been so thrown off. Was it the third quarter already? It was after halftime?
Yeah, it was the third quarter.
Okay. Yeah. So first half, like questionable, and then Jimmy's having a game, and then that takes place. I'm really proud of Bam. Well, I guess let me address the scuffle. Look, Jose Alvarado is wild. I'm just gonna start with that. I'll never forget. I never knew who this man was, and I don't know if everyone else had the same experience as me. But until that video came out where they were like, "Yo, he could shoot," he was like, "Yeah, I could shoot." Like that was the first time I ever saw this man, and I was like, "Okay, like all right, he's kind of cool." Like I thought that was funny. Now I just know he's wild. He's like 2 feet tall. All bar. I literally at one point when they were showing the replay, he like jumped, like he like literally sprung into the air. It was the funniest shit. I didn't even see him swing on top. Okay. Anyway, as far as the main part of the scuffle, I mean, look, you don't grab a man's neck. I don't know if Jimmy grabbed his neck first. I can't really tell. The angles were questionable, but that does not seem like something that sits lightly with him or with any man or any person really, from what I've experienced. So. Jimmy doesn't play that shit. He responded as he was going to respond. You can't really fault him for that. Look, his guys defended him. I always like argue with people who are like, oh, and you got to have their back in this. Like you do, but we got to be smart too. Like this is not like let's just get in like this full out whole team like back in the day. Because now it's like there's consequences for that shit. And you're playing games without the guys where you need to go on a stretch right now of winning games. So, anyway, look, I honestly thought that Kevin Love is a good intentioned guy. I don't think that he was trying to hurt Zion. I don't think he was trying to, listen, it was just like a take foul. He was like, I'm gonna grab him, whatever. He didn't try to hurt him. He didn't throw him to the ground. I'd rather the bear hug than fouling the shit out of somebody, so anyway, that was that. Bam was pissed and good for him. And he played incredible after that. And look, I think he was bothered. He's like, I got to stand up for my guys. We got to make sure we get this dub and don't go out like sad after that. So he played great. And the Teller thing, like that sucks. And I really hope it's not something serious. Cause again, like All-Star break's over. We're done with the jokes and the screwing around. Like if we're going to go on an actual run and we're going to make it happen, like it needs to be like right now. Like there's no time to waste. Like when we're like down in big games and we want to try to like pick it up in the fourth quarter and it's too late. Like that's like what's going to happen with the season. So I'm glad they got the win against a good team. So
no, I agree. If we need to make a run, then now would be a great time to make a run.
Yeah.
And usually when this happens, we tend to make a run, Jess. Look, bro, I'm not going to avoid the facts here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not saying that I'm happy that Tyler Herro got hurt. I'm not saying that. Not at all. I'm not saying that we might be a better team because of it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've seen this story before, and I know how it is. ECF, here we come. Kane Kendall, my boy, want to hear your thoughts, brother.
I will start by saying it's been a while, you guys. I hope y'all doing good.
Fantastic.
Bro, shout out to your moral compass. You are a better man than me. I'm going to the source. I hope he is gone for the season. The vibes become immaculate. Everybody becomes a better player. Shooting guard, starting again. Hello. Lead guard, Terry Rozier. Hello. Backup point guard, DeLon Wright. Welcome, my brother. I ain't running from the facts just like you. The team gets better when Tyler Herro ain't around. And if that knee shattered, he came with a foot injury. How the hell you get injured when you don't participate in all-star activities? Because that's just the level that you know. You know what I'm saying? They let you do your little three-point contest. Sabrina Ionescu scored more than you. Shout out to her. Donovan Mitchell scored more than you. Shout out to him. So that's very telling. But I was going to start with the broad got me hyped to do the show. But, hey, brother, Miami Heat basketball just got interested again. Because when he's not around, they win. And when Duncan starts, they win. And it just is what it is, bro. But on tonight's game, they played a good game. They played, like Jess said, up to the competition. It was a real NBA game, like ebbs and flows. But like the game was close. We responded. We didn't fold that third quarter. Well, I guess the Pelicans went on their run just like 4 minutes too early. Like if they would have pushed that back into the third quarter, then maybe they would have been good. But that worked out perfect for us. Shout out Jimmy. Jimmy, come off a break. And this is where, you know, we might speak on going forward later, but might be perfect. Hey, Jimmy don't come back rusty, like, from breaks. Like, he obviously, we know what it is. What is it? March through May, like, he become Michael Jordan or whatever the little meme say. So, yeah. And this time, I feel like, you know, he might have a little running mate with him. So, especially with the runway cleared. So, it's cool. Good game. Shout out to Caleb, because Caleb defense came back around. Yeah, it came back around.
Like I thought the rotations were particularly interesting. Like, you know, when Jimmy came back, I thought they would do something different, but they kept starting Nico, and just kind of took Duncan out the starting lineup. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But on the Tyler Herro subject, my boy Shelton. Shout out to Shelton. I'm not gonna put your business out there. I don't know if you want that public, but congratulations. He also said, thankfully, the Heat have some shooting guard insurance. Yes, they do. And the basement also has insurance through my boy James Pugh and the people over at Simple Health Advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, insurance does not need to be complicated. Make sure you email our guy James Pugh or give him a call today and tell him that the basement sent you. Email him at jpugh, that's JPOUGH, at simplehealthadvisors.com, or give him a call at 321-345-7738. Again, that number is 321-345-7738. And we're going to let Ant rap to y'all for a little bit. 321-345-7738. 321-345-7738.
321-345-7738. Don't complicate insurance, it can't wait. Do you need it? Yes, you do. So call James Pugh at Simple Health Advisors. He is not a liar, so pick up the phone and call Simple Health Advisors.
Hey, bro, just because of that little jig, I don't even remember the man phone number, not finding it. So you have to see it. We also have a new sponsor that we're going to tell you guys about today in another video. But yeah, I'm not going to talk over this one, but So that's a nice little quick one, but that sponsor is Jam ENT. They're the newest sponsor of the Basement Sports Network. They do DJing service, party services, and everything. We got the email up there for y'all. I can't remember it off the top of my head yet. We also got a phone number for y'all. I can't remember that off the top of my head yet. But don't worry, your boy gonna do his homework. We just letting y'all know that Jam ENT, he's primarily a DJ. So if you need some DJ services anywhere in the South Florida area, my boy will hook you up. So shout out to Jam ENT, and I'll make sure to talk to him about whether or not I can tell y'all his real name like later on. But yeah, new sponsor for the basement. We growing, y'all. If you want to sponsor the basement or want to participate or partner with us in any way, y'all send us a DM on Twitter at Basement Sports In, and we'll figure out a way to make something work so we can support y'all businesses. Oh, absolutely. Black businesses, 1,000%. We take white businesses too, though. Don't get it twisted. We fuck with all. Come on now. Hey, my boy, the nasty. I'm not doing this with you, bro. Tyler.
I can shout out to our guy Darius Jordan, aka Scale Daddy on YouTube for the $50 dono. Tyler Clockwork Hero, shaking my head, brother. Oh, What was it? What did it say? Oh, Yeah. It said, I thought it said shaking my head. But I say, brother, this is nothing to shake you. This is a moment of rejoicing.
Man, brother, listen.
This is why this kind of rhetoric is why I have strangers on Twitter that come at me, like come for my throat, like you hate Tyler. So I just want to take this moment again to reiterate that there are differing opinions.
You mute this white woman. She's trying to separate herself from the dark side.
During Black History Month, you shall not, Jessica Lansbury.
You're going to have to deal with this, with that rhetoric. Jessica, let me give you some advice.
Wait, you don't gentrify this narrative like your people have been doing for years on end out here. It's yours too.
It's easy. This is all you got to do. When you say something on Twitter, even if you don't, about somebody, if you see someone like interact with that tweet or catch a little attention, just mute it. They're going to be in their shadow box. My notifications are muted on Twitter as well, so it's like, I don't see it.
Mine ain't muted. You bitches can tag me and mention me all you want to. Sometimes I have time for you bitches. Sometimes it be at 7:00 in the goddamn morning too. So when you feel free to want to argue with somebody about Tyler Herro, mention me in anything. I'll argue with your fucking ass for a couple hours. But I want to circle back around this game because I do think like there was some good basketball things. After the little squabble, I kind of got that old Miami Heat feel back for a little bit. Like I ain't gonna sit up here and say like to the extent where I felt like we had recaptured something or nothing, but like for a small period of time, I felt like the team played with that little extra edge that I'm accustomed to from the team. Just do you agree, disagree? How did you see that?
No, I agree. I think it served as kind of like that spark, like we were saying, and I think you especially saw it in Bam, but also like I feel like we have this pride as a team where like we're not some bit, like so they just came out looking so much better. It's unfortunate it has to take something like that to happen, but you can't argue that they played really well after that and said we're not going to lose this game. We're not going to go out sad after this. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Did that say
yes,
TJ?
Yeah, that is TJ. TJ. Fuck you, bro.
Narrative creators.
Bro, listen, bro. You're not gonna make me feel bad for having a good time, bro. Like I'm just like fucking, bro. I don't like Tyler Herro. Go ahead.
Nah, that was pretty much it. I also like Duncan's shooting was just huge, and like when he's on. We can have our arguments about should he be starting, should he be coming off the bench, whatever. I know people have differing opinions on that, but his minutes are valuable, and like those threes, like at the end of the day, like we talk yes, a lot about how important that 3-point shot is in the NBA today, and like simple math, like like those leads just grow when you're hitting those threes. So Duncan killed it. Like Bam had a super strong showing after that. I mean, like Kendall was saying, like Caleb played great defense. Like the stops are just as important. You can score and score, but if we're not getting stops on the other end, especially like look, Zion fat or not, strong or not, whatever we want to call him, like, you know, stopping him is big. It's a task, you know. Like I was like, I'm not going to be able to defend Haywood after this because this boy is going to get. But I like how they kind of just adjusted to see what worked best. So no, it was good. It was solid.
Nasty Man again with another 50 ball top. So this is a finals team now. We don't make the rules, brother. We just follow them. Well, the ones we like anyway. Kendall, did you get that old feel back a little bit?
I'm gonna be real, bro. This was something new because what I saw was a head coach who let two players he don't give a fuck about walk down there and escalate a situation. Bro, Spo literally let Jovic and Thomas Bryant walk right past them, bro. And he was looking at him like, all right, whatever. Maybe he said something that his team needed. That it first game out the break, it ignited him. Who knows, bro? But I did like the response. Swine flu. Hang it up, vaccine. Hang it up, flat screen.
Moderna, bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
For real, bitch. Pfizer me. Bitch. I mean, but yeah. I liked it, bro. It was cool because it's just like it just get it. Hopefully, it bring the team together. You know what I'm saying? Because like during the break, we were saying like how I really think they can get up to the 4th seed, like 5th for sure with Philly. Like even though I think they won tonight, but I think they can catch Philly and they could definitely get to the 4th seed. But yeah, they needed it. It was some crazy shit going on. Shout out Jimmy, I guess. I mean, he pushed him back like because he put his hands on him first. But bro, like Jimmy, please, bro. I know you're important, bro, but like just have him here, bro, just in case, bro. Like that's the thing. That's the thing about these NBA like scuffles. Like people was shitting on Bam because he didn't do nothing, and I'm like, well, these boys ain't finna fight for real.
I don't know if to shoot somebody verify this on Twitter. If so, then that's good news, I guess, bro. Like,
I'm gonna be real. Who cares about that shit, bro?
It
Fuck
did
that
look
boy.
like it definitely didn't look like your normal like MCL or ACL. He hyperextended it. So usually it's not the worst injury, but I mean everybody reacts.
It's just like he planted his foot and then the shit bit. Like
he does get hurt in the most random. I mean,
and
it's always like the plays that you would
walked
never.
Off the court.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this why these scuffles, I don't really like get into them too much because it's like these boys ain't really gonna fight. And then, but it is like some parsley in there, like where it's like,
hey, that Migo was in there.
Yeah, he caught a nice clean left jab right to the jaw, off the scuffle. Like he got one right clean to the mouth. Yeah. But Jimmy got caught lacking. He went up with the hands, and Najee Marshall said, "Nah, brother, this ain't this time. I ain't one of them." Like, so it sucks, but you know, at least as people picked him up. Hopefully, Bam don't get suspended. That's the only thing that I took from it. I was like, damn, because he was.
I don't think Bam gonna be one of the people that get suspended, but I do think some people gonna come out of there with a suspension.
Yeah, he was on the sideline hovering it. Like he even said that after the game, but he didn't go on the court. But them boys
ran on the court from the sideline too. Ain't that's like the NBA?
The whole bench got up at one point.
Yeah, the whole bench got up, but like, ain't that's like a rule where you're not supposed to come onto the court or something?
You can't come onto the court.
Yeah, the bench is supposed to get up.
I feel
like it's gonna be a text or not.
Who ran onto the court?
Well,
the whole team got up
from our team.
Tyler ain't running nowhere now, but like he ran on the court at the time. You know what I'm saying?
5 games, Adam Silver. He is just like Draymond. 5 games. If I can only tell you what the things this man does in this community, he is just like Draymond. Send him to therapy. Give him indefinitely. Fuck 5 games. Indefinitely. I need him. He needs help. Like Durant said about you, he needs help. Let's give him the help he needs.
Correct. We got my boy Ant pulling up one time for the one time. Ant, how you doing, bro? Like to give you a topic would be absurd. It was a lot that happened in this game. I want to just let you kind of go off on your thoughts real quick, bro.
Sure. Yeah, that was one of the most action-packed fourth quarters I've seen in quite a long time, which was exciting
He described this like a Marvel movie. That nigga said
right, in an otherwise monotonous season. But I do disagree with the whole Tyler Hero thing. I know you guys don't think it's serious. I went to 15 years of med school, and in my professional opinion, he needs to sit out for 5 or 6 months. So the Heat training staff, Jay Sable, if y'all are watching this, my best recommendation, my expert opinion, I would err on the cautious side and maybe sit him 5 to 6 months, considering
Get
Duncan
this man a
Robinson came off the
stethoscope.
goddamn bench and played better and scored more points than he did. But I digress. Bro, we could talk about that fight. I'm iffy on the whole, whether they should engage, because I get what Kendall's saying. It's like they're not going to fight for real. Why waste everyone's time, get suspended, shit like that. I didn't like with the whole Jaylen Brown thing that Bam was low-key smiling when when Duncan got his arm ripped off. I wish he would have did a little bit more, but I feel like that's nitpicking. But anyways, the story of the game for me is how Bam Adebayo saw Jimmy leave this game and said, I'm taking this game the fuck over. Because we know Bam has not had a great 2024, January and February. And I was hoping coming after the All-Star break, we'd see him bounce back. And to see him take over on both sides of the ball, that is what got me truly excited as a Heat fan watching this game.
Yeah, I think. Well, a lot of people were complaining because he only had like 3 shots at halftime or some shit like that. So it seemed like a game where he was going to take it back.
The Hub. That is his new nickname, brother. I am calling that. He is called the Hub because he is there to. He is not there to score the ball, per JJ Redick, who know more basketball than me.
He was hubbing his ass off in that first half, though, brother. Like, hubba bubba, brother. Please go to the damn rim. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I wasn't fucking with it. I understood, but I wasn't fucking with it, dog.
Me neither.
I just wasn't. I want to know kind of like where they go from here, though. Like, you got Tyler who's going to be out for a little bit. We already had a little confusion about what was going down with this lineup. So, do you think they go Duncan, Caleb, Bam, Jimmy, Jovic, and then when Terry comes back, how do you guys see this shit shaking out? Jess, I'll start with you. Like, how do you see this shaking out before Terry comes back, after Terry comes back, if Tyler's still out? Like,
yeah, I mean, I really don't know what like the timeline. I haven't seen anything about Terry or even like Jay Ridge. I mean, I think you have to play Duncan now, right? I mean, even if Tyler misses a few games, like it wouldn't make sense. And no one is whether it's not about like, oh, I play 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Like, he's the most deserving player that's not starting, in my opinion. Like, he comes in games like today and it, starts that dialogue again about like, why is he coming off the bench in the first place? And again, people have mixed opinions about that. I don't necessarily feel so strongly about it one way or another, but I know that he deserves PT. And if it helps his confidence at all to start rather than come off the bench, then like, screw it, So I definitely say like Duncan starting is not a problem for me at all. I don't know what Terry, I mean, we're down to no real like, pure point guards, I guess we could say. Like, I don't know what that's going to look like. We haven't really been playing with that the last few games anyway. So it's like, does he not really care? Whatever. Do we trust these guys enough to handle the ball that we don't need that like pure one anymore? Like, so I don't know exactly what he does. Like I
think having Tyler out there kind of like gave him a little bit more comfort level about going out there without a point guard. So we know Duncan's probably going to get those minutes. I don't think he's going to be as comfortable. That's why
but Duncan can't be the primary ball. I agree with you. And I think Spo trusts Tyler with the ball in his hand and bringing it up the court.
And Duncan, so we're getting a couple of them in there. Like you got Shelton said DeLon, Duncan, Jimmy, Caleb, Bam.
I don't know how he feels about DeLon, but that's what I was going to say too. If they're going to actually have someone that they feel more comfortable with, like bringing the ball down the court, because it's not going to be Duncan. I was getting to this like, okay, so who will actually play? Like, I have no thoughts on DeLon. I have not seen him enough to like offer any real like analysis on him. I mean, if Spo trusts him and he wants to put him in at this point, like why not? Like see what he could do. Like, and we'll adjust mid-game if we have to, but we're kind of running out of options here. So I'd be okay with it. Yeah, Jaime though, like again, it's the same problem. Yeah.
But what we've seen is kind of like when they don't play a point guard, they tend to insert Jovic into the lineup and kind of let him do something like that. And I think like he was the starter today. I think they start Tyler, and they just start Duncan and start the rest of the guys that they've been starting and kind of let Jovic facilitate that way. And quick thoughts. Like, how do you see them like working this out?
Was DeLon there or active tonight? I was trying to
Yeah.
see that. I didn't see the news.
Yeah. He was active.
Oh, he was active. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if you look at just next game, obviously you're gonna not have Herro, likely no Rozier, likely no J. Rich. Jovic, I think will get suspended. I think you could see DeLon play 30 plus minutes next game alone. Yeah. So, and honestly, I think based off how he plays, that may form an opinion of Spo, because I think DeLon's the type of player that when he sees a guard that can actually defend, I think he might fall in love with him and kind of use him a lot going forward. But it's going to be tough to say. I think the whole Nikola Jovic thing is over. I think Spo said, all right, let me give him one more game after the break. He was playing good enough, but we've seen he hasn't given Jovic a very long leash, and Jovic was pretty terrible tonight. As I've been
terrible?
Yes. Yeah, he was terrible.
I don't think he was terrible. I thought it was cool. Like, they had him guarding Jonas Valanciunas.
I quote Royal A. Shepherd at 9:52 p.m. said, "Get this Serbian off my damn court." Okay.
I said Slovenian, and he's not Slovenian, so I wasn't talking about him. Either way, I thought he was.
I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, but I absolutely was talking about him. But I also thought he had his solid moments. Like, I thought he was okay defensively on Jonas, bro. Like, and that's kind of what.
He's not a starter in this league, and I think we can all agree on that.
Sure, I agree. But the Miami Heat don't have a starting power forward, so like, might as well like
ask me who I think they should start instead, and I don't have an answer for you, so I don't know.
Correct. What's up, Jess?
I said or a point guard, but we haven't had a real 4 all year. So
correct, and he's kind of both of them. So that's why you start him. He's kind of a power forward. He's kind of a point guard. Well,
I don't know what he wants to play. He's always complaining about how we're playing him. So what does he want to play?
Or the fact that he's not playing. Like, he's like, I'm either starting or not playing. Like, bitch, we will send your motherfucking ass back to Croatia immediately if you keep on talking this foolishness out here. Kendall, how you see them kind of like, how you see Spo kind of dealing with the new injuries on top of the old injuries, on top of all the other shit that's going on with this roster? Suspensions that's about to come.
Brother. Insert Duncan at the 2. 14-5. The numbers don't lie. I'm not going to overcomplicate this thing. The problem might be out the way for a little while. And it happened at the perfect time, y'all, because playoffs is right there. And once some shit start flowing, going into the playoffs, Spo ain't coming up off that. So this might be how I went. But no, seriously though, like, bro, it's easy, bro. Like, don't start me at the 2. I am not running dribble handoffs all day, brother. Like, I will. It's ISO bag over here. Yeah. First team All Pro. Hall of Fame.
Come on now.
Yeah. But nah, Terry Rozier keep his starting spot. You know what I'm saying? You got a clear guard rotation now, bro. Like, I guess J. Rich could kind of be the third guard, like, well, the 5th, I guess, because you could have Terry DeLon and you could have Duncan whenever 14 come back. You can have him and then J. Rich be that 5th one, and then, bro, it's literally like it's gonna work. Because it's worked all year, bro. Like, it's nothing to beat around. So it's like now as they going into the playoffs, I don't think like that Spo, like, once it happens, he's not gonna come up off of it, bro.
Bro, I've been thinking like, my God is a God of second chances, and he is giving Spo a second chance, brother.
Man. It's bigger than Spo though, bro. Like, I'm serious, bro. Like, that Tyler shit is bigger than Spo. It's not on Spo like to just sit him. Like, I think they let Spo do what he wants, like, organization wise, like with his lineups and stuff, bro. Dead ass, like, in the playoffs. Like, I think they be all hands off, like, because it's like, how you gonna sit here and tell me, like, based off of what I've done with like mid talent? Like, they know what the talent level like on this roster. So like sports ain't just about winning, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit about business, and like millionaire invests multiple millions into a player. Is they like Tyler, like, they gonna be like, nah, we want him to start, like, by hell or high water. Like, and even if it's bad for the team, which it is, I mean, Duncan's like They showed it was like 14 and like 19 when he comes off the bench or some shit. And it's just like, it's nothing. It's not something to overthink. Like, it's a simple, but I think playoff time, like if he is out for some extended period, which I'm not finna sit here and bullshit nothing, bro. For the sake of the team, I hope he is. Then yeah, he's not gonna be starting anymore, and he shouldn't have been starting in the fucking first place. So it's like, let's go.
I see Kentwan. I see Kentwan down there trying to kind of defending Herro.
His name is not Kentwan. His name is Shaboing Boing because he's doing tricks on it at this point.
Okay, so I see Shaboing Boing down there in the comment section, just kind of trying to defend Tyler Herro. It's like, look, brother, I get it. He had 14 points before he went out. He started the game 4 for 4. He ended the game 6 for 14. I ain't no fucking mathematician, brother. I won't even claim it, but that sounds
2 of
like
12.
He's like, brother, it was 2 of 10. That's that
10, yeah, my fault.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, but I'm just saying, bro, like, come on, gang. Like, it was going a certain direction at the beginning of the game. It started to go a different direction. And to be honest with you, he almost shut us out the fucking game when it got close. Like, just being 1,000, bro. So, like, I don't know, dog. I really don't know. I know we got a late-ass game after this. Look, I want to make this fully transparent. Guys, for these next 3 games that start at 10 o'clock, do not look for a post-game show on this YouTube channel. We will not be here. Ant might have a post-game show on his channel, so make sure you subscribe to Ant Donardo's channel and go watch him for post-game. If you want to catch us, you will catch us on playback during the game. Playback.tv/The Basement Sports Network. Make sure you become a member over there. That is where we will be during the game. I might live stream it to YouTube, but we will not have a post-game show. Check out at the end of that game, and then you'll be able to find some content there. But, like, fuck the rest of that. Let's talk about the rest of these sorry-ass players on this team from the game tonight. I don't really give a damn who you choose. Pick somebody, talk about them. I'm finna wrap this show up. Jess, pick somebody and talk about them.
I'm gonna talk about Jaime. He didn't have like a crazy game, but he was pretty solid all around. I mean, he didn't have a crazy offensive game. He played pretty good defense, and I just think he's a good asset for us because he kind of I don't know how to explain it. When he came in and everyone was starting to think this guy was going to be like an all-star, and we all said like, all right, slow down, everybody relax, like we're at the I told you so point now, but we don't have to rub it in anybody's faces. This man,
we don't have to say it, but
Heat fans have to ruin everything. Like, yes, he looked promising, and yes, he is still good, but we're back on planet Earth, a little more realistic now. So, like, I don't really have any complaints about Jaime. Like, I think he could continue to be really good. Obviously, he has some games that are slower than others. I think if he can pick it up on offense a little bit, like he was earlier, I think he'll be even more of an asset to us if we can pick up the scoring a little bit. But I thought he played solid defense. He hustles. He gets people fired up. So I thought he had a good game.
Yeah, Jaime's a good basketball player. Not as good as some of you niggas thought he was. That's the reality. He is still a good player. We're still cool with Jaime being here. Maybe not, over Cal Whitmore, but we still cool with Jaime, the individual player. But you know what I mean? It cool.
They weren't crazy.
He wasn't fucking us up. He didn't lose us no game. He damn sure ain't win us no game. He's cool. Pick your player and talk about him, bro.
I mean, no one really stood out as far as tonight, but I'll talk about Kevin Love for a minute, which is about all that boy has left in his body. He could play like 10 minutes a night. It's a pretty impactful 10 minutes. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, 8 boards tonight, only 3 points, but just having a guy that could rebound. I mean, if you look at it, he's low-key the second best rebounder on this team. Okay, I'm not with the whole Cam Whitmore over Jaime thing. Y'all know where I stand on that, but
we don't care.
I know
you are borderline racist at this point, Anthony Donato. Stop saying that.
Well, I've been told y'all. Listen, we talk about Miami Heat starting lineups. I'm going Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, probably Nikola Jovic, half a Cole Swider, and Kevin Love. Anyways, Kevin Love, he's probably the second best rebounder on this team, right? They could use him, and come playoff time, I think he's gonna be pretty pivotal. Now, unfortunately, he can only play like 10 to 15 minutes a night, like I'm saying. But I low key like what the old man is bringing.
Nope, he shot 1 for 6 tonight and 1 for 5 from 3. That bitch was terrible tonight. Just being perfectly honest with you, I do not care about Kevin Love rebounding if he's not hitting that 3 ball. Like, look, I like Kevin Love. I call him a professional basketball player, and that's what he is. But professional basketball players need to sit their ass down when they not making shots, gang. Like, it is unfortunate that we have no other big man to play outside of him. And I think that's kind of where having a perception is. It's like, shit, who else you going to play? And in this case, it's like, I agree. Who else are we going to play? But I'm not going to give him praise for this. Like, this ain't it. This ain't. No. But it's like, I still appreciate Kevin Love. And I think it's kind of like to the Jaime Jaquez thing. What we was getting from Kevin Love, that ain't Kevin Love no more, brother. That's this shining moment. You know what I'm saying? He got it for a little bit. And now you're finna get more grounded what you should expect Kevin Love. I think he's better than 1 for 6. Not much better. Kendall, pick a player and talk about him, bro.
I'm gonna talk about 2. First, I'm gonna talk about Idris Adebayo, because way to handle up when you was on the spotlight. Your lady was sitting courtside, so way to stunt. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute that boy. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't just no regular work. But and secondly, I just want to talk about the most dangerous man in the arena tonight. The only one I saw Spo hold back after studying that film. Haywood Highsmith. Hey, that's the only person I saw Spo try to hold back. Because I think that man was looking for some car keys. And I don't know exactly how he would have pulled it off. But I'm just going to say for the people of New Orleans, I'm very, very thankful that he did it. Because some may have been trying to choke, push. We know what type of time that boy might be on.
Turning niggas into amputees out here.
God bless all those involved. But when a lob is thrown, I have no choice. I am a go-getter. No, you come back here, white woman.
Don't you talk about when no lob is thrown. Nobody threw you that lob. You threw that bitch off the backboard.
Wait. Have you ever seen someone throw the ball off the backboard to themselves?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the lob that I'm talking about.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, he is a dangerous man, bro. He is a dangerous man. They say the boy who was looking for the team bus keys. Y'all are different, bro.
Julian said it.
Julian told him, nah, car keys insane. Yes, bro. Yes, they are. Oh, shit. Y'all are funny. Let's go to this next game, bro. That's at 10 o'clock. You come back here, white woman, is something Ricky also says on the game.
That nigga said,
oh, shit. Who's the next fucking game? I know it's late as shit.
It's the Kings. It's the Kings.
Oh, we on NBA TV in front of half of the hoes. Just let's talk about basketball a little bit while they up here. Wait, before we talk about basketball. Brown chicken, wow, chicken, wow. Girl, don't come in here talking, but y'all listen to my wife now. Like this video up. You got some videos you want me to like, girl? Hit my line. You feel me?
Hey, before we go to the next game, bro, can I just say something real quick? Fuck Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors. Like,
yes, for his extension, making him the highest paid coach in NBA history.
He is not him.
Never.
He's not him. Nick Kerr. Nah, bro.
You ain't slick, gang.
He ain't. And he ain't deserve that money either.
Give Mark Jackson half that check.
On God. And 2 of them rings.
Come on, now. He can have all of them, I'll be real with you.
Well, this one. The first one.
Yeah, the first one for sure. The one with Harrison Barnes he get, for sure. He don't get no credit for Andrew Wiggins, though. Jess, we can talk about basketball. The Kings.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a late game, guys. We're not gonna be here after the game. Play back.
Yeah, no,
Jess,
we're
the girl
too old
feeling
for
good?
that. No, especially not on NBA TV. We're about to have a rough go of it on 3 back-to-back West Coast games. I don't feel good about it. I'm pretty sure we dropped the last game to them. It's just not looking good. For some reason, we just don't like match up that well with them. So I don't know. I'm not feeling good about it.
See what happened when Trader Joe's out of pumpkin spice.
You feel me?
Cranky.
When it's out of season, it'd be over with. The boy feeling good?
Is Tyler Herro playing?
No.
I'm feeling great. Honestly, what's going to happen is there's already starting to been some smoke on Twitter about the whole Tyler versus Duncan start. And I know y'all starting to see it because we low-key creeping in there being like, where have we heard this talk before? Every time you see a stat that says Duncan Robinson's record as a starter or his efficiency when he's the number 2 or the starting 2, we always creeping up in there. And what's going to happen is Duncan Robinson is going to start versus the Sacramento Kings. He's going to drop about 25 on 6 and 9 shooting from 3. And that talk's just going to keep getting louder. And it's going to keep getting louder and louder until the point where it cannot be ignored anymore. And I'm looking forward to it.
That boy going bar for bar with Keegan Murray from behind the 3-point line will move mountains and feed families, Jessica. Kendall, the boy feeling good?
The boy is feeling amazing. Not only is that black quarterback in Kansas City coming for Tom Brady's GOAT status.
That black man.
Hey, not only that, earlier this week I did groceries. Captain Crunch Crunchy Berries with buy one get one free. And then tonight happened. Tyler Herro got hurt, brother. I am ascending at this point to a level in which many men and women don't reach in life. This is 72 Dolphin shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm undefeated right now, brother. I can't lose, and neither will the Miami Heat. Because 414 is not only did you have a foot injury. However you got that, you was crawling on the court, brother. You need to sit down. You need to protect yourself. Justo, you do not live in Florida, no. Therefore, those sharp
when they trying to get
them Chirac supermarkets, brother. Brother, enjoy them Cheerios. Where you add your own sugar, you hoodlum.
Well, it's called the Little Dirt Corner Store. We don't want to go there, brother. We don't.
You're right. Bro, the ones with that frog on it.
I don't know what them shit's called, brother. I don't have.
He eat those, but yes, the Heat are gonna win this game for sure. Because the vibes is back. Jess don't got to see Jay Rich. He in a sling. For me, Tyler on crutches. Right, Honey Smacks. There you go. Like, brother,
Jimmy's about to be suspended for sure.
Damn, that is true. Well, it's a quick. Do we play tomorrow?
No.
We don't play till like Tuesday or Monday.
It's the 26th. Whenever the 26th is.
Oh, damn, that's more than enough time for them to get that out.
Yeah, but Jimmy them not playing. But you know how it is when the Kings gonna be fully healthy. The Miami Heat gonna have 7 players available because of suspensions and injuries.
40-minute down.
You know what that means?
93 to 80.
What is y'all talking about?
93-87. Fuck you.
Come on, bro. What is you talking about? No Herro, Duncan 40, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Shit finna go crazy. Terry's finna come back early to play without Tyler. Fuck is you? The vibes is here. We've seen this twice before. Eastern Conference Finals, bitch. Bare minimum. Easy. Fuck is you, top bro? Listen, the Lord is good. My God is great. You feel me? He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Whoa. On-time God. Because, brother, we coming on to the clutch stretch of the season. And somebody won't be here for it. So we'll appreciate that. We'll appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the sacrifice that he's making for this team right now. Huh? We need that. We need that. And we need Duncan in that starting lineup, brother. So, thank you guys in the comments, as always, for joining the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank you to Jess for coming here to get embarrassed by being around all these coons. Thank you to Ant for putting up late after he done already did his own post-game show. Thank you to Kane Kendall, my boy, always here. One time for the one time. No, he's not always here, but he's here right now. We won't see y'all here next time, okay? Make this clear. Here, we will not be after that 10 o'clock game. During 10 o'clock game, we will be on playback. Go to playback. Now, I'm still going to have Ant make links for a post-game show here. Just to fuck with y'all and to see who was paying attention. But we won't be here. All right? We'll see y'all on playback. Play the video on me.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight.